Hey, who wants to have some fun?
I'm double muted. Challenge, thank you for the raid. All right, guys. All right, so guys, welcome to OSC Masters Cup number 146. I totally did just wake up. Thank you, Chelch. I need to leave. Channel and join the channel. Let me go here. Let's get into game. And Aristory got me. We have Percival versus Aristory. Thanks again, guys. Welcome, welcome. I do apologize that I'm running a little late. We had a last-minute ladder bug last night. This should be a spicy one, though. Got a little ZBT action for you. All right. Spawning in the bottom right-hand corner. It's the best of two, so you know what? Of Nightshade. Give it up for Percival in the blue. And his opponent in the upper left. Give it up for Aristory in the purple. This is an old map, and God, that's one of the best things about these tournaments. We're using Nightshade, folks. Who remembers this map? This was a fun one. Let's see what we got for openers here. Doesn't look like we have anything Bly would be doing right now from Aristory just about now in this game number 1. Nor are we looking at any Proxy 2 racks like it's one of Han Mono's game who was playing today. Yeah. This is gonna be an interesting one. So, who we are covering today, we have Han Mono as well, Aristory, Rattata, Percival here. We have Liquid Mana and some others. So we got a bunch of matches going on. All best of 2s. Makes it spicier. So it's for points. Alright. It's going to be a Reaper. Yeah, he is going for a scout. It's not anything too cheeky. It was for a second. I was like, wait a second. SCP was just coming behind, so we're all set here. And how are you guys all doing today, chat? All right, Hatch about to finish. We're just looking at some pretty standard stuff out of Era Story. And bear with me one moment. All right, well, Reaper is going to come out and, yeah, be greeted by 4 lings. Trying to do God's work. That one Reaper all bombed out on Reaper drugs. And is not going to even get a ling. The ling does survive, barely. With 2 HP. And what a Chad Reaper. He's even going to go walk right into the Queen. Throw a grenade underfoot and, yeah. Metabolic boost finishing up here in a little while, but the third hatch went down. Reaper did not contest it. Factory waiting for the reactor to swap out, start making Hellions. Mariner is just gonna go poke around looking for an overlord. Oh my god, sorry guys. Yeah, truth be told, well, I didn't sleep the greatest, and consequently woke up about 15 minutes ago or less. Yeah, I'd say about 15 minutes ago. A little more now, but it doesn't feel like it. Anyway, lings are gonna go jump on the Reaper. Do clean it right up, finally, and well, Percival's got to be feeling pretty tired right now, as is Era Story. It's nighttime for them. All right, we're getting the Hellions going to attack. He's a little way a little bit more in that hatch. So now that Reaper moved, well, we had a little pressure there. That hatch could go down a little easier now. All right, just, what do we got from Percival? He looks like he's going into Hellbat Marauder, by the way, guys. Hey, how you doing, Learfire, and Fisherman? Welcome, welcome. And Alexandros was coaching me last night, or this morning, I should say. On the Bly build. So yeah, it's gonna be Hellbat Marauder from Percival. And yeah, this is interesting because we don't see, well, do we have a Bane Nest? He's got a Roachborn. It's pretty well scouted. This is gonna be dealt with pretty easily. 5 roaches already gonna be out. Yeah, I almost feel like Percival is probably really tired right now, as it is like the time I was going to bed before a lot of people would be waking up. Oh my god, the roaches. Now it's going to be like a counter defense from Percival because it's going to be a roach feeling, well, we'll say pressure, but it could be an all-in at this point. Is it really? It doesn't have to be. Oh man, those roaches and ravagers doing God's work. A little bit of a build order counter, so Era Story actually just responded in kind. He knew what was coming. He sniffed this out. Ooh, nice micro. Oh my gosh, that is well, a little better than I thought for Percival, but he still lost his entire army. Just getting into a tech lab. He's got to get stemmed, etc. And he is not, clearly not on a 3cc build here. Yeah, this is all in. As all in can be from our Zerg player. Era Story coming in hot. Gonna get some serious damage done here. There's just no units out for Percival. I don't know the switch here. Oh, I don't understand. GG's called. Era Story takes map number 1. All right, guys, this is going to be interesting to see what we got. right. Here we go. Into game number 2. Again, a best of 2. Funnily enough. So it's 1 point, 1 point. That's how this works. Man, I wish I got up a little earlier. Holy heck. Anyway, it is what it is. Or went to bed a little earlier, more likely. Would have been the smarter move. Anyway, spawning in the upper right-hand corner of Everdream, another old map. Sweet. It is Percival in the blue. And his opponent in the lower left. Give it up for our purple Zerd player. Their story. This is going to be another fun one. Man, these maps. This map would be so good for Niduses and proxy hatches and everything else. And Aristory looks like he's going to do just that. We're going to have ourselves cheese the Terran. Is Percival going to be ready for this? Let's see what's going down behind this. I mean, he could just be scouting. But I find this highly unlikely. Nah, he's going for proxy hatch. It's the Bly build. Let's see if it is. In a different variant. The Bly build. This is so well timed out. Is he going road trip? Rav? What's his plan here? Everything lines up normal, actually. This is hilarious, but with a proxy hatch. Aristory practically just rode Percival's build there, yeah. Percival was playing really tired. That was a build order counter if I ever saw one. Because we're on a 2-minute delay. There's no stream, sniping, none of that stuff possible. These guys wouldn't anyway. Or they wouldn't be here. They would not be in these. Alright. We do have, well, gas going down. So it is the double gas from a different variant of the proxy hatch roach ravager push. Queen and Ling. Oh my god, the Reaper's gonna scout it. Beautiful scout from Percival, but can he do anything about it? He's got just 2 Marines. He's gonna try to build a bunker in the wall. This is a full scout at that. SCB coming back home. Reaper gonna go try to deal with these Lings. The Queen is popped. And yeah, Percival is gonna get a scout on this. Trying to get the creep tumor, but he probably wants to keep this Reaper alive as an extra unit for the wall. We are getting a tech lab. No, it's a reactor from barracks. And he's just going into factory. Obviously, he's not going into Hellions, but he's just going to try to pump out some Marines. Because this is going to be Ravagers primarily. Yeah, he's going right into Ravagers. This is the Bly. Another variant of the Bly build. Oh, it's the Scarlet build? I've seen Bly open standard sometimes, though. I know you were showing me the build and thinking of that after. He's got different ones. The Scarlet. Okay. Okay. So, Percival's not necessarily just dead, but he's pretty... Well, yeah, he's going to lose both supply depots. And now has the door wide the heck open. Cyclone is obviously the response you want. Oh, the Ravagers are going to chase the Reaper, but the Reaper might be able to get some work done back home. Though there is some units being made. It's going to be a lot of Lings. Metabolic boost on the way. And damn. Aristory. Putting in the work. And that is a stiff supply block for Percival. Unfortunately, a little unavoidable at this point. But he is going for the Banshee. He's going for his second Hellion. He should be okay. There's going to be the Speedlings, I think, are going to be more of the issue. But with 2 Cyclones and getting rid of this Overlord. Oh, no, he needs that micro into the Biles, though. Takes care of the Overlord, which is going to be quite helpful. There's another Overlord to join. All right, so the Banshee's going to be able to come out and put some hurt on this. Everything cumulatively together. He's really going to want to try to get that Queen after. All right, going to repair the Cyclone. First Banshee out, another on the way. Cloak's not quite done. He's going to actually just poise pull and fight this, but there's a lot of Lings. There's a goddamn lot of Lings. Oh, shoot. He gets some friendly fire from the Corrosive Biles on the Lings. But the Lings are just actually really helping. They're insanely helpful to Air Story right now. Percival barely holds. There's just going to be nothing but a Ling Flood Inquisition here. He's going to try to clean up the creep because he needs to try to get a wall up. Alright, it's going to be Banshees, more Cyclones. It's going to be all Ling. Cyclone's not exactly the choice you want at this point. He does have a second CC. Yeah, it's going to be quite annoying to deal with. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is looking very rough. A lot of Lings. Banshee's going to go in and... Okay, this, it's a proxy layer. Oh, the units are all clumped up, but will this second Banshee come and be enough DPS to help clean this up? Cyclone hanging on by a thread. The Marine's getting chiseled away at. I think he holds. He's got a repair on the Cyclone. And the 2 Banshees are putting work over here. Interestingly enough, there's going to be a second hatch going down at the Nat. Now we're into a not so normal, but kind of ish normal game. But at the same time, that's a layer. That is a massive pickoff for Percival, who actually kind of brilliantly held that, especially considering the hour. That was actually a really good play from our Heron player, but guess what? Aspire's going down. That's what Aristori was up to with that gas he was mining from the double gas before. He is going into Mutus. And this could be a problemo because there's going to be Hellion production now. And it needs to be scouted. Oh, the Spire is going to be scouted, but guess what? He needs to be careful with these 2 Banshees. Actually, if he jumps on the Spire and jumps on the production before there's a Queen, GG! Percival takes map 2 very, very... well, very, very strongly. All right, so these are all best of 2s. Percival, too good. It is going to be Percival versus Liquid Mana. And funnily enough, this is going to be the first time I've covered. Achievement unlocked, he says. God, this is some huge ping for Liquid Mana and Percival, but it's West server right now, which is a little favoring favoring Percival on this game. This is going to be a spicy one nonetheless, ping or not. When do you see this matchup? Anyway, spawning in the upper left-hand corner of Nightshade, we saw him play against Aristori in the last round. Give it up for Percival in the blue. And his opponent in the bottom right. Representing Team Liquid, it is Mana, our purple Protoss. And this is going to be a good one. Get a little PVT on Nightshade. I love this. How many of you are having some nostalgia from these maps? Even though it wasn't that long ago, it was a couple of years. These were certainly some good ones from memory lane for old Dave here, so should be some pretty good stuff. Alrighty. Got a little probe going out after the gate. He's going for a gateway scout, not really a pylon scout here. So he's not in that much of a... not that concerned for anything too cheeky. Percival's not super cheeky, truthfully. He's a very good player. But usually, we'll see him do some pretty standard PvP builds. He is known to be, though, however, so... All right, gonna get a little harass on the probe, and yeah, it is gonna be core first from our Protoss player. Thanks for the follow, Biscotti. And yeah, sorry, I have to take care of something here. Looks like the CC is going down. God, my phone sucks. Sorry about that, guys. I'm just trying to take care of something so we don't get bothered here. All right. Got a factory going down, and yeah.
Giddy up.
Thanks for the follow-up, BR Martin Slima. All right, anyway, sorry, guys. Unfortunately, I'm trying to get my ringer off and had to give a hey. We'll get back to you later. All right, Reaper is cleaned up immediately from Mr. Mana. And he is going to go shade across the map. No, he's going to send a stalker out. Okay, Mana just opening up Twilight. Go and Stargate this game. And we are going to see a 1-1-1 going down. Thank you, guys. Welcome, new people. Welcome, welcome. I do a lot of casting. I'm a very bad ladder hero as well. And put on tournaments, but this is the OSC Masters Cup number 146. For anybody new here. All right, Hellion is going to make its way across the map, but let's be real here. Liquid Mana has perfect defense for this. He is going to hold this just fine. Blink on the way. Love the setup. It's just going to be a 2-gate blink build. I love how a probe's even a component of the wall. That is one dead alien. A probe's going to go try to finish the job. He's not. Some probes do take some hull damage, but consequently, they're just going to live just fine. No predictions. Well, if my mods did predictions, we would have predictions. I could do one, but it'll interrupt the game even more. All right. We can do one. Anybody wants to do any...
Giddy up.
A little late. Hey, thanks for the follow. Hour 4ZZ. Hi. All right, Probius going to scout. Looks like Mana is going to go try to take a third base, but I love the pylon placement. He's got that down there to scout out for drops. This is a little bit smaller of a map, but consequently, the Widowmine drop's going to be greeted by a ton, and I do mean a ton of stalkers. That was only, oh, it was 2 mines. Does he get the catch? Oh, look at that micro. That medevac is completely dead, so he doesn't take any hull damage on the stalkers. That was a 3 mine drop, so that went actually very brilliantly for Mana. Percival does have something like 450 ping on the central server, though. But Mana would have the same thing. All right, Blink is going to finish, and it's a decent number of stalkers for this time of the game, obviously. Especially with a Warp Prison and a Warpin. That said, we don't have a third base, so did he end up? Yeah, he ended up going to 48 Blink. Absolutely brilliant play, and thanks for the follow, Amanda LK. Oh, my dear Lord. This is just a massacre over here. The SMBs are like, help me, I got a family. No, the stalkers are just gonna say, the heck on you. We're gonna pee on your we're gonna pee in your Kool-Aid over here, all right?
Giddy up.
Stalkers jumping in. Yeah, thank you, GBR. Sin. And yeah, this is a loaded Warp Prism with a ton of stalkers. Has to be careful to tank a bit, but realistically, the numbers don't lie. Look at this army supply of liquid mana. Pure Blink Stalker. He's gonna try to fight it with the Marines. He's literally just throwing the Marines away. We don't even have stim yet. Percival, what are you doing? I meant Percival, rather. Charge is even on the way. It's a far cry away, but I think this is just a numbers game, folks. I ain't no mathematician, but something just ain't adding up here on the Terran side. Liquid Mana going with the all-in, and guess what? Even for more of an all-in, or rather more committed build, he takes it with a third base behind all that. That probe wall was certainly something. Using the probe and a stalker was so big brain on Nightshade, an old map. Welcome, everyone.
Giddy up.
Giddy up, PND caps. And, yeah. This is the Dave stream. It's a little more casual than a lot of other caster streams, you know. We just, I may or may not be wearing pants right now. I just want to share that with you guys. It's kind of like a Zoom meeting. You never know.
Giddy up.
Thanks for the follow, Barrack TK. Holy crap, all the follows today. But, I have been streaming way too much. And MAB Junior 2002. All right, everybody wants to see Percival versus Liquid Mana today. All right. And Aristori and Rotata. I'm actually curious to see how the other series pan out as well. All right, anyway, he is up a map in this best of 2. Spawning at the bottom left of Data C. Give it up for Team Liquid's Mana in the purple. And in the upper right, in the blue, give it up for Percival. Who honestly, I have a feeling he's playing like he's a little tired. And the ping advantage, or disadvantage, but I mean, at the same time, Mana might be playing on West's server too, I believe. So he may have a little more. Though it's nighttime in Europe, for Percival, it's absolutely ungodly hours. For the follow Helen. So keep that in mind. But Percival is not to be underrated. And J Howd, I might have to actually get rid of the alerts for a bit. Do apologize for that, because we do have a tournament going on. Anyway, but appreciate you all. And guys, if you want to help out the tournament, we have a lot of these. Not just this, but OSC, the Online Sports Championship, has tons of stuff. !OSC. I forgot to add that in here. And do the auto thing. But please take a gander. And anybody interested in the bracket, we have some other information. We have the Hall of Fame This is a pretty interesting event, and I'm very honored to be part of it and partnering with this as well. All right, Reaper going out. We'll have just a little meal and nothing too crazy. Mana going out for a proxy potentially. He did go warp gate, so we're not going to see a proxy Stargate. No, he's going to scout. It just seemed a little strange his pathing. I think he was looking for a proxy en route. It is kind of normal, but something just felt a little off about how Mono was doing that. Probe is going to go down. Does scout that it's a Marine. Doesn't get much vision other than that. Maybe caught the reactor going down, but the Reaper is going to be greeted by the Adept. Beautiful grenade from Percival. He is going to keep it alive. Triple foul Lucazardo. All right. Nexus is going down. And yeah, we'll see what's going on from here. We are on a 2-minute delay. Oh shit, they found my proxy. That's what usually when I'm playing ladder, which happens quite frequently. So later on, we'll probably lose the delay and get to some. We'll see. All right, Reaper going on out. Back at it again. The Adept is just going to chill back home. Is going to be some stim and stuff. Hey, thanks for the follow, Paulo Santos. Let me do something here. We are going to get rid of the alert box for now. And, but thank you for that. Appreciate the follows. I did forget to get rid of that on this scene. Usually it's a little more low-key, but like, if you guys want to see it, that's fine. Yeah, what the hell? We'll leave it on. I left it on. What the hell? It's a bracket. All right, we are going to see the Oracle be greeted by some Marines. It is going to still be a Stargate, by the way. I forgot to say. For all the fallows. Holy heck and heck. Jocelyn or... Giddy up. Or 2. What up, Pikachu? Look it up, everybody. We got the whole Team Liquid crew here for Mr. Mana playing. All right, guys, 2 Oracles going in, and yeah. Giddy up. These Oracles are going to be greeted by a ton of Marines. It's going to be 3 racks. In my opinion, Stargate openers, the best play is 3 racks, and Percival is doing just that. The Oracle stage can be a little dicey, but I just feel like you can get so much momentum against a lot of builds if you're going for a standard robo follow-up. Yeah, this isn't even Phoenix's. Thanks for the follows. God damn. Everybody coming in hot today for Mr. Mana and Percival. I will read you all off a little later. It is a triple Oracle doing absolutely nothing build from Liquid Mana. Hello. As we have a bunch of Adepts, Stalkers, and everything else trying to fight the Marines. Okay, he's going to opt to use these as Oracles to try to get some work done, but the 2 shield batteries are not. This is Adepts, a Sentry, and just 1 Stalker fighting a bunch of Stim Marines. No battery overcharge because the battery's dead. Actually, this is really, really strange. Truth be told, 8 SCVs fell behind this, but it's a brilliant defense from Liquid Mana. I thought he might actually be in some trouble, but unfortunately, when you're going against Stargate, you got to get Marines. If that was a concussive shell Marauder push, initially he would have been in a lot of trouble. We're going to see some Phoenixes coming out. He's going into Phoenix Charge and Robo Bay. It's more of a macro build than saying Phoenix Colossus. No. It's not even Phoenix Charge. He's just kind of opening with a macro build with Oracles. Just a Stargate opener, some Adepts, because that's basically what you just do in this scenario. And, man, Liquid Mana going to recall. Army supply looking not that great for Percival, and he is on 5 racks, so he's doubling down on this. Not necessarily all in, but certainly more committed. he is going to take a CC, so we're not going to see the extra racks come down for a 2-base all-in, though he certainly could have made it that way if we saw Boys Bowl, but kind of an ill-advised strategy. All right, we do have an observer going out from Mana who's posturing. Okay, it's just the Oracle still. Still going to be annoying with the Oracle. Hey, how you doing, Pikachu? And again, yeah, I do appreciate all the follows. Medevac gonna go. Ooh, yeah, it's gonna be a pretty nice little drop. If he can cheekily get it in, the Phoenixes are gonna scout this. Wouldn't hate to see an afterburner, but he kind of knows the Medevacs might be in some trouble. It is a Colossus out now, too. Damn, thank you, guys. Colossi is gonna go try to intercept.
Giddy up.
Let's just say Liquid Mana's Stargate play has been absolutely clutch. He's been on top of everything. So let's see if he can defend this push, though. It is a decent amount of Terran. He's got Widow Mines, which should be able to be picked up by the Phoenixes. We got Photon Cannons to help in this engagement. So I don't really think it's definitely a numbers game for Percival, but the static is certainly going to help. Colossi may actually go down. Nope, he's going to retreat back to the battery overcharge. Don't fight into this. Why is Percival still fighting into the battery overcharge? He's doing no damage to anything. Oh, Percival, not like this.
Giddy up.
Thank you all. Yeah, this is going to be pretty rough for Percival. He couldn't get the damage done. If he could deny a fourth, that's his key, because there's no static defense. Percival going to regroup. Oracle still out looking for Army. He's going to go opt for a drop, and the Oracle's going to scout it. Very unlucky for Percival. He's going to be intercepted by 3 Phoenix, the Zealots, the Colossi, and, well, he's on 1-1. Our Protoss player going for extended thermal lance, which is about to pop. Reformed. Holy crap. I'm starting to think I'm getting botted here from all the fouls. Yeah, we're going to try to get rid of this. But I do appreciate y'all. Nonetheless. All right, that said, 1 Colossus is going to fall. Percival coming in hot and strong. Battery overcharge is on cooldown from the previous engagement just a bit ago. But for so long, there's a lot of Marauders here, so the Phoenixes are going to be pretty useful. That said, Percival is going to go after it was triggered. Never mind, yeah, it wasn't triggered in that engagement. Definitely a little different outcome in that engagement. Percival was able to find some value with battery overcharge as it went on, and yeah, that was a ticking time bomb. Alrighty. Static defense going to be down here. Jeebus. I'm going to read everybody off in old school Dave fashion at the end of this. We are going to lose stream delay later if I am streaming for a bit for ladder or whatever. Oh my god, the feedbacks are beautiful as the counteroffensive comes from Liquid Mana. It looks like he may just push after he holds this, because if he cleans this up, that is basically a lot of Percival stuff. And those medevacs are very drained and damaged, with the Phoenixes coming on top of him. Nothing really to contest the air. We do have a Widow Mine, but there's an Observer right there. Widow Mine not going to find out. Does kill a couple of Zealots, but that's it. That's not the scarier part of the army. This is a very battered army. Medevacs unable to do anything against the Phoenix. Even the 2 Archons in the front leading the charge. One will eventually go down. Actually, are both going to go down. Can Percival do it? He's hanging on for this map number 2. Needs to take it. Oh, man, I cleaned this right up. He is on top of this very hard. And this is a matchup you don't get to see every day. Percival and Mana. Good stuff. GG, and Mana takes game number 2 of the series. That was a brilliant hold from our Protoss player. Let's see what we got up now. And I'm going to check my Discord as well. And thank you, everyone. All right. Moving on up. Sadly, I couldn't find my regular glasses for this. Somehow, I don't know. Embarrassingly, I lost my glasses, imagine. And yes, I'm a dirtbag that smokes inside. So deal with it. Probably shouldn't be doing this. Maybe in the future I'll clean up. I don't know. We're moving to Korea. Okay. It is going to be Percival versus Han Mano. Coming up. And some will be from replays here. That's why I have a delay on, because live matches, of course. All right. And they're just getting their map selections. All right. We have a Korean.
Giddy up.
TVT. And we've caught this one plenty of times. Thanks for the follows, everybody. Again, I'll go through quite the lengthy. And this is like when Dan Mako comes in hot with the subs. Or we get a ton of subs today. This is crazy. All right, anyway. It's not a best of 3. It's a best of 2 spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Nightshade. Give it up for Percival. Back at it again, this time on the Korean servers. And his opponent in the upper left, representing Prep Esports. In the red, it is our cheeky Terran man going to Proxy Racks on Mono in the red. And we got a Proxy 2 Racks right in the face. Right from the rip. Reminiscent of Korean TVT. And it looks like Percival's like just preparing for this. He knows Han Mano's a cheeser. Both players know each other. And you know something? That said, it can still be a dice roll. Thank you, thank you. Okay, it is going to be 2 racks. And that's about it. Interestingly enough, Han Mano not going for gas just yet. Yeah, he's going after it. It's still going to be 2 racks Reaper. We've seen him do all of it. But he's certainly not going to be able to pull off Proxy Marauder from where he's camped over on the side of the base. Looks like he's been doing some preparations for the old maps. Yep, this is OSC. Yeah, guys, if you want to try to help with the prediction. Last series. And, yeah. This actually may be pretty good. It's going to be a Marine opener. Wait, what's going on? He's going to the bunker. What? This is so weird for Why is Han Mano doing this? Is anybody else in chat confused? Why the heck are you doing this, Han Mano? I do have some more games too. Some will be cast from replays because of the differences in time and how late it is for some people. Thanks again to Liquid Mana, Aristory, Rattata. I was hoping to catch Rattata live. It's been a minute. I do host tournaments that are OSC point tournaments, usually. Like I need 99% of my tournaments are. So no stranger to OSC, but thanks to Eddie as well. We're going to see a lot of pressure come from Han Mano. First of all, trying to hold. Han Mano actually getting a lot of work done. Holy heck and heck. That is 5 workers going down. The Reaper trying to do God's work. Another Reaper going to join the fight. Han Mano could start building Reapers, but he's just going to build a factory back home behind this. Oh my God, 9 workers going down. This is looking a little rough for our blue Terran player. He's going Reapers and Hellions though. Han Mano did manage to get a bunker up though, but he has nothing to repair. I guess he could drop a mule. These are some battered Marines. However, as 2 Reapers come in with the grenade, they're probably going to clean this right the heck up because, yeah, well, actually, you know what? 1 Reaper is going to survive, but kind of shift Han Mono away. Han Mono just getting his first Hellion. Reaper will be across the map by then and potentially get a lot of work done of his own. Eric's going to be floating over, getting a scout. We're going to see a high ground CC from Percival. What a weird game. Okay, we do have a starport coming down from Han Mono. Reaper is going to make its way across the map from Percival, and we'll see what happens next. Oh, my dear. Han Mono, Master of Reapers. Han Mono, Master of dropping his barracks to block the starport from Tech right there, so he's going to force a liftoff from Percival by the time it dies. Oh, God, that's too funny. Other barracks just going to fly home. Bunker, you're going to be a little annoying. Han Mono just now starting second base at 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Well, Percival is just ready to take his, so Han Mono got some collateral damage, but kind of funnily enough set himself back a little. Does have the bunker. Is that I don't think that's going to be quite in range. Is he going to block the CC from landing right there? That would be absolutely Giga Chad. My dear Lord.
Giddy up.
Thanks for the follows. I usually read everybody off, but come on. This is beautiful. I appreciate it. Oh my God, this bunker is taking a hell of a lot of damage. Oh my God. And the push is held. The proxy Rex is cleaned up, and Han Mono, what does he have behind this? He's getting his first siege tank out, getting a reactor on the starport, just getting his barracks back home. This other one providing a distraction just to buy time. Potentially for him to try to survive somehow, but it's not looking good for Han Mono right now. He got some good damage, but clearly it ain't stacking up, folks. Let's take a look at the income advantage. Clearly in favor of Percival. Army supply clearly in favor of Percival. This game is something else. We do have 2 Hellions and a tank coming on out from Han Mono, or 2 Hellions. I said 2 Hellions, Jesus Christ. 2 Vikings. Bear with me, I haven't had enough coffee yet, folks. Again, stupidly was up too late. Working on some Bly builds with Alexandros in chat. All right, mods, don't worry about it. All right, we are going to see the bunker finish just in time for Han Mono. He's going to have a medevac out. Okay, there is a Raven out just like normal, but the couple of Vikings might hold. The Cyclone's a bit of a problem here. Yeah, the Vikings are going to help this out against one Cyclone, and the Marines can deal with this, but or an auto turret, of course. Yeah, one Viking just going to take the brunt of the lock-on. Siege tank's going to scare everything away from Han Mono. Percival, actually, funnily enough, really behind. So now the income advantage has swung in favor of Han Mono, but he's unsieged. And these tanks are the bulk of his army. So unsieged tanks, auto turret's going to get some extra damage done. We're going to see a boys pull. Oh, no, he should have just pushed forward, honestly. Those siege tanks are right in the line of the command center. Han Mono with not a lot to deal with this. He's not repairing the CC. Han Mono is not paying attention. He is forced to raise his CC. Percival now catching up on workers. He did get a lot of damage done. This is, goddamn, folks, this is TBT. A little Korean TBT for you on game number 1. All right, we do have the triple tank, Marine, and Raven push going across the map back home to Percival's side. Army supply now in favor of Percival still, but just barely. Han Mono does have the higher, well, they're even on tanks. So oddly enough, this game is evening out in such a weird way. We've had a lot of action, and it's only 7 minutes and 30 seconds in the game, where we thought it could just be over pretty quickly. I don't think it's going to be over that quickly. We are going into 3rd CC territory from Han Mono. Percival's not quite able to do that yet, so Han Mono did get that damage quite early enough to take care of some of this. All right. Percival's got a nasty tank position, though. 2 Ravens are pretty nice, but he has to respect the fact that Han Mono has a lot of Vikings. But yeah, that's a massive tank line. 4 tank line right here. 2 Ravens behind it. Some Marines aren't going to be much help. But I guess it's something for the Vikings if they try to land. And Han Mano really has to be careful not to engage this improperly because he could lose it all. Yeah, there's a 5th tank joining the fight. Vikings starting to come out from Percival. Okay, Han Mano has the siege first. Is going to be able to jump on top of this. Ravens forced to drop auto turrets against the Vikings. Auto turrets getting cleaned up, but Han Mano losing some tanks. He has 1 tank left. Han Mano going to go pick up the tank. Oh no. I was going to say that's not the play, but he could have got some damage done with a Viking drop and a main. And that would be a strategy we'd see Han Mano do usually. All right, he has to be careful. Medevac's really damaged. That Viking is in a bit of trouble as well. But Han Mano's lost a lot of tanks, but some really strange trades in that engagement. It is about evened out in terms. Yeah, the game is kind of somewhat normalized. We do have Stim coming from Percival a little faster, which obviously is kind of nice. But it's TVT, so is it going to be a matter of Marines or is it going to be a matter of tanks and Vikings? Or we'll see what happens here. But as of now, it stands Han Mano kind of with a slight lead. Pretty even Stevens. Percival as the aggressor, but Han Mano has the high ground. Percival is going to respect this. And don't worry, we have more Mana games coming up too. For those of you Mana fans. First time I've got the cover Mana today. That's actually kind of cool. Oh boy. At this point, I'm starting to think, guys, in this engagement, Percival's just going to chill out for a moment. Han Mano is able to take his 3rd. Percival's going to finish his. Thank you for the follow. And, yeah, we'll see what happens from here. Ooh, we do have a Marine cleaned up, funnily enough, just in the middle that I just missed. We see it, the blood just slowly seep into the ground as Percival retreats back home and is going to try to stabilize. Han Mano finally able to lower his 3rd. It means he's going to be mining a little faster and has his orbital. He's been muling a little bit more. That's what pushed him ahead a bit too. All right, 2 Vikings scouting for a drop, which I don't hate. Combat shields coming down for Percival. But Han Mano just now getting in the stem, getting a sensor tower. I do like this, especially on this map where he's got it's not too bad. Just to get some detection for drops. Doesn't have to put it anywhere too cheeky, though. Could be in some trouble from tanks. All right, 1 Marine going to scout out from Percival in the front. And Han Mano going to go try for a double medevac drop. Okay, he's even repairing the medevac, funnily enough. That 1 SCV behind. All right, tank count's been growing, Marine count's been growing. No, nothing to deal with the Marine drop going into the natural for the moment. Han Mano's even saving Afterburner. He's going to snip in. Does catch a worker or 2. He's going to catch a couple of units. There's no medevacs over here for Percival, but Han Mano respecting it. Is going to get out of there. Oh, he's going to kill the SCV before it builds the Scouter Supply Depot. Beautiful play by Han Mano. All right, they are both going into 1-1 at the same time for infantry, weapons, and armor. And actually, funnily enough, Han Mano is going to have the armory first. So he's going to be able to start 2-2 right away, as well as vehicle or ship weapons. We'll see. I mean, it's TBT. Either or. 4 Vikings, 4 Ravens, 4 tanks. Bruh. Oh, I don't have the bot going. Oops, sorry about that. And this was we have a little bit of a internet issue. Wink, wink, nod, nod. It's totally not my bot. Sorry about that, fisherman. And chat. You see, this wouldn't be a Dave stream where we didn't scuff something up. And though we shouldn't have it, it's not going to have the gifts. I hope. We might have the gifts, but we have the bot now.
Bruh.
All right. See, some people would prefer it to be a little more professional at all times. But we're gonna blend in a little bit here. I did forget the alerts already, so we'll be fine. Oh, let's take a look here. This army supply looking in favor of Han Mano. He's even got 3 Liberators with this. He has the Viking lead. This is looking very good for our Red Terran player. Oh god, we do have the gifts. All right, I'm gonna get rid of the gifts. That's the Scuff Dave artwork. We're gonna ruin the StarCraft from Dave Ladder's session scene. Sorry about that, guys. We'll let the sounds fly, but not the gifts on this scene. So everybody new here. God damn, this is a decimation. This is OSC Masters Cup number 146. Very honored to be cast in this, and a lot of this is going to be cleaned up by Han Mano. Army supplies still in favor of Han Mano. He's sacked some workers for this. He's maxed. He is maxed and raring to go. Percival going into +1 vehicle weapons. Han Mano forgot his. He's going to secure a 4th base, but truthfully important. He's going into the Corvid reactor upgrade. That is Percival is going into the Corvid reactor upgrade, going for a 4th, kind of in a more exposed location on the side. I don't really like that, and especially in a TBT where you got tanks to contend with. Okay, a little Bioforce pushed onto the right side. He's going to try to bait Han Mano into the tanks. Han Mano's not going to take the bait. He scans. Does see it all. The Eye of Sauron of scans is going to detect Percival's tank placement. My god, Han Mano is all clumped up, though. That's a bit of a dice roll for our Terran player. Okay, the Viking War 3 Liberator's going to siege on a tank. Going to take it right out. Han Mano, the army supplier lead's like, heck on you. We going into bio upgrades, but I really wouldn't hate. He is going to vehicle weapons. Never mind. Beautiful stim. There's a lot of tanks that siege, but Han Mano overextending just a little. Still a brilliant play. This is a hell of a TVT. And let's see what follows up next. Oh god, that tank's going down to the front for Han Mano, but consequently so is the aggressive tank. Sensor tower falling, and boys are forced to pull as the planetary fortress is in jeopardy. Damn, Han Mano is playing this very well. Percival doing the best he can to hang on from the start on the back foot. If you watched just now, you wouldn't expect. Game started out with a proxy 2 racks, not even Reapers, with a bunker. Very cool stuff. Oh man, Liberator's trying to get some damage down before the Vikings clean them up, and they actually do help that fight with the tanks. It's kind of close, but okay, we're just gonna walk away here. Han Mano's expecting Vikings to drop, so he drops his Vikings. He's actually traded a little differently.
Who wants to have some fun?
Thank you for the raid, Open World Jedi. Start again. For all the sounds. All right. Thank you, thank you. All right, this is going to be a big push out from Han Mano. Again, he does have a slight lead, but now it's evened out. Obviously, both players aren't maxed at this point. They both traded just about as efficiently or inefficiently, depending on how you look at it. It is TBT after all. All right. Han Mano does start getting the siege first. However, the low ground, I think Percival did get the first siege, and consequently, I think he's going to get the better fight as far as tanks go. Interference Matrix cast on a Viking to help in the sky battle. It is going to mean Han Mano is going to lose the Vikings. Yeah, he's going to lose this fight. No, he's not actually. Never mind, the forward-facing Viking does even this out. That was weird how Percival didn't notice that. Welcome to send you. All right, we have a planetary fortress getting resaturated again finally. But meanwhile, Han Mano is just dropping CCs left and right. My God. He has just secured the lead so well right now. The income advantage is there, and he's just spending all his money with, like, on CCs. Coming in hot with Marines on tanks. I think he's just hard flexing at this point. Percival also getting his CC lineup, though. You know, you need a gazillion scans for this matchup. Let's be real here. The beauty of TVT and the molding of playing it. Let's be real here. All right, we are going to see 5th and 6th CSD go down for Hanmano. Percival did secure his 5th behind this, but I think Hanmano is going to continue his aggression and get some good value. Oh man, Viking's going to be doing some good work over here, chiseling away at another of the orbitals. Hanmano trying to find a good seat position. There's a scan from Percival. Hanmano with the beautiful stem forward. He's going to clean a lot of this up. Does he get that last tag? GG is called. Hanmano, the less favored player, takes the first game. Damn. All right. We're going into our second game of this series. Oh, welcome, Caveman Jack, Veteran Gamer, Sibajan, Open World Jedi Senju. How you guys all doing? And all the new followers, I am going to read you off after again. But damn, thank you all so much for all the support today. We do appreciate. Alrighty. Down a map, but sure as hell not out. In the blue, it's our Terran player. Give it up for Percival. And his opponent in the upper right, in the red, give it up for Prep Esports, Hanmano. Zip Prep. Good stuff, folks. And, damn, you're talking about Coca-Cola and stuff. I'm like, shoot, I just want to refill my coffee here. Black coffee and cigarettes, the breakfast of champions in the afternoon. Said no one ever. Okay, said boomers like Dave. Anyway, looking pretty standard this game for an opener so far. Let's see if we go double gas. I highly doubt Percival's going to be opening one gas Reaper expand against Hanmano, because Hanmano with the double gas, but we'll see if he does, because that's a really tough decision. Percival is. Looks like Percival might be anyway. He's going for a scout, which is smart. Truthfully, wouldn't hate to scout for proxies. Hanmano looking and his net. See what we got this game. Funnily enough, Percival not rushing his second gas, so he may actually just do what I just said. He's a little dicey sometimes. Yeah, he is. He's going for a Reaper expand. So he's hoping for an economic lead. And just like in other mirror matchups, Hanmano a little, quote, safer, or is, depending on how you look at it, more aggressive gas-heavy opener. Or if you were Zerg in the case, an earlier pool. Protoss versus Protoss double gate expand, you know. The huge. Excuse me. Had to mute there for a second. Okay, Percival returning back with the scout. Did get all the information he needed. Reaper coming back out from Percival. He's going to get a Marine follow-up. He knows he's going to be aggressive a little more. It's going to be Reactor, double Reaper from Hanmano. Yeah, so he's going Reapers and Hellions to open. We'll see where it goes from there. He might even just go one Hellion or two and get a tech lab fast. And Percival behind this. Yeah, Percival trying to get some SUVs. Does get one, even with the repair. Chiseling away, being annoying. Does scout the Hellion. Does know there's Reactor Reapers coming. He knows what's up. He's got a pretty good inkling of what's going on there. He's going to try to be annoying and try to get some damage on the SCV on the low ground. It's a later CC. Hid's going to finish up, and yeah, we're going to have the Reactor go down for Percival just now, just finishing up here in a moment. All right, Starport actually, funnily enough, coming out a little faster for Percival. from how everything was done. So even though he just opened with a standard macro opener, guess what? He got his starport down first, which could be quite good. All right, Tech Lab going on for both Percival and Hanmano, so probably going to see a Cyclone next, but who knows with Hanmano. He's going Marines. I think we may see... Yeah, it's going to be a Marine tank. He's going for a drop. 100% he's going for a drop after this, okay? Everything's going to skirt tail past the bunker, but not really going to be able to find a lot of damage considering everything's walled off. It's Reapers and Hellions, not really doing the most damage to structures, and there's some units on the high ground to defend. So, consequently, all he's doing is preventing some lost mining time, which evens stuff out a little bit, but he is going to lose this Hellion here momentarily. Yeah, that Hellion is going down. Okay, maybe not. All right, so Hanmano is one to cheekily get out a quick medevac in weird times and just go for a weird little 4 Marine tank drop. But that's not the case. He's just open Marine tank like you would, I guess, with the Ravens. So it's a pretty standard game. I was seriously expecting it, guys. Dan Macko, what up? Dan Macko, a huge Percival fan. Dan, we actually had mana today from Team Liquid or the OSC Masters Cup. Gravy on that biscuit. Welcome, Webstorm. Dan Snacko. Everybody's hungry in chat. All right. Got a little gathering as Hanmano tries. Looks like he's trying to set up for a third earlier. Maybe he's just posturing out. He's expecting a push, but it's not going to be the case. High ground, CC going down from Percival. Hanmano, it's almost as though he's going to build one on location, but no, he's going for another gas. I really don't know what Hanmano is doing here. He's expecting a push. Using the Reapers like this is very smart. As of now, Percival's not doing anything. I think he's just setting up for a push, though, so this may actually be very helpful for Hanmano, but he's really just on 1-1-1 still. And again, hasn't really done much else to this. Okay, the scan's forced there. Percival doesn't really know what's going on exactly. Well, he did scan there. He didn't really scan the Nat. Ooh, Reapers don't actually scout anything yet. All right, okay. Percival just setting up to defend his third, really. Might go harass with the Ravens. No. He's scouting out and harassing, rather. Surprised Hanmano hasn't taken a third, actually. This is really odd. He's just hankering down on 1-1-1 production on 2 bases. Percival is going to have that economic advantage. Army supply in his favor as well as he goes to push out. All right, Cyclone is going to kind of tip the hat. Percival gets, or sorry, Hanmano gets a scan on this. And I think he doesn't know. Well, now he knows now that the tanks are here. He's going to push in on this very aggressive stance, but Hanmano was in position here. A little in an awkward spot. But does he get the vision? Oh, takes out a Raven. Oh, not before one of the auto turrets goes down, so all 4 auto turrets dropped. Hanmano dropping some of his own defensively. Vikings going in, actually forcing an interesting engagement here. Oh, my dear Lord, this is a pretty wanky game. All right. Raven does not quite have the energy for an auto turret. Will in a bit. We did lose a supply depot, so consequently Hanmano is supply blocked for the moment. Percival moving on in, but Hanmano does get a siege shot before he is going to lose his tank, I think. All right, we do have enough energy on the Raven. Well, that was a little power underwhelming. Hanmano just now getting his 3rd CC. Meanwhile, Percival just chilling back home. He's got his down. He's dropping mules. He's scanning. He's doing all his stuff. And you guys may see a little bit of lag here and there because this is Korean server. I'm in New York, so it's client side. There's a little inevitable occasionally. Okay, the Reaper leading the charge against a tank. Reaper versus tank. Who wins in most one-sided battles in history? Volume 69. 420. Volume 69, chapter 420, I should say. We're going to have 2 more racks follow up behind this. Combat shields coming, siege tank, and Viking going out. Ooh, Raven leading the charge. And, well, yeah. That is about all that push is going to do. Han Mono trying to find some footing, but he's in an awkward spot. The tanks are going to siege up a little earlier. Vikings forced to land, but they're in tank fire. GG's called Percival with match point number 2. And let's see what else we got to cast here. We got stuff from replay. Okay. All right, we still have some more matches, I guess. Moving to NA. Okay. So we are going to have our man Ratada. Percival, banned. Percival again. Percival fans, here we go. All right. And we have Mana versus Rattata coming up at the end. After this. This is good stuff, guys. Gotta love it. Actually, word mana might have went to bet. Oh no. We have more games from replay because we, you know, these are off times for the players, to say the least. These are live matches, but there's going to be a few from replays. And, man, we have 1 point for each for Han Mono and Percival. So now it's Percival versus Rattata. All right, here we are anyway, spawning in the bottom right again in the blue. Give it up for Percival on Nightshade. Blast from the past. Who is going to send an SCV across the Proxy Rex? And anyway, his opponent in the upper left. Give it up for Good Game Gaming's Rattata in the yellow. Yep, we're going to see a Proxy Rex. Oh, Proxy 2 Rex from Percival. Let's go. Is going to be scouted potentially by this Overlord. That second SCV may just be for a debate. No. Yeah, is he going to make it in time? This is going to be cutting it close. The Overlord is going to see it, I think. No. You know what? I'm not sure if Rattata saw that. See the placement of the second Overlord. I think it may have just eked out. It's going to be Proxy 3 racks. Let's heckin' go. Who lost the end? Cynical Death? That was Han Mono and Percival were 1-1. All right. Sorry. Welcome, Cynical Death. I gotta get you a badge here. Sorry, guys. Cynical Death. My man. Sorry about that, guys. I had to update Cynical here for Liquipedia. Proxy 3 racks. Let's hack and go, guys. Eventually it'll be scouted, but a little less committal than 4 racks, of course, but it is going to be a pool first opener from Rattata anyway. So we're going to have to see some micro. There's only just a couple Marines out and only 3 SCBs. And no wall yet for our Terran player. Oh my gosh. Rattata responded perfectly. I think this is tapping to work out. He was going for a cheese anyway. Queen is going to go intercept the SCVs, however, and Ling's actually coming back around. A little wrap around a fight, pick off reinforcements potentially. They are ultimately going to get cleaned up. Nah, the SCV should fight. Yeah, this bunker is going down. It is canceled at the last second, though. Very nice from our Terran player. He's going to go try to drop one again. And, yeah, Marines in production and 6 roaches, though. Is going to make short work of this. Bunker wasn't able to be established. Queen coming down to assist the fight. But I don't know. It ain't looking good for Percival right now, folks. We got more getting cleaned up over here, and damn, another cancel on the bunker means Rutro Raggy, we in trouble. It's gonna be a boys pull from Percy. He's going all in. That's all the boys. Oh man, this is 100% all in. He does have an orb. Oh my god, he even pulled the last 2. He's like, we're gonna seal the deal. We're going 100% all in, even with the mule as the only worker left. Okay, is he gonna go fight with the boys up the ramp? He is.
Giddy up.
No Ravagers. Thank you for the follow. And goddamn, that is just held. That is one hold if there ever was a hold. GG. Rattata, well played with the build order counter. Moving on to game number 2. Again, all these maps are best. All these series are best of 2. I'm going on point. Alrighty. Here we go. A short but sweet one, to say the least. Very, very good stuff. Entering lobby. Oof. All right, guys. Let's see what we got coming up here. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I need a second.
Green Ultralisk says or.
All right, and here we are going into our game number 2 of this series. This should be a spicy one. Mr. Green Ultralisk. All right, I'm going to get rid of that. John, thank you. Sorry, guys. Let's see here. We're going to go in. And this should be a fun one for game number 2. Spawning in the upper right-hand corner of Tropical Sacrifice, one of the current ladder maps in the blue. It is Crucible. Man, he's just been going for all these games. And his opponent on the bottom left from Good Game Gaming, give it up for Rattata in the yellow. Very cool stuff. Alrighty. See what we got going on today. And in game number 2, Rattata is going to open up standard. Oh my god, maybe. Maybe. Are we going to see a Zerg open up standard? That is not a bad idea, Judgment. And how you doing, Mr. Green? Green Ultralisk. Alright. Yeah, it's a standard opener from both, I believe. I'm not going to see anything too cheeky as of just yet. And honestly, this is I like this as a TVZ map. And guys, let me just say, it is a rarity that we don't see a Protoss versus Protoss on this stream. This is a very, Protoss heavy stream, both in gameplay and in covered matches. All right, Reaper is going out. We're gonna go for a scout and a CC momentarily, as soon as he has the money for it.
Giddy up.
Nothing out of the norm. Thank you for the follow. All right. And yeah. Overlord going on out, getting his scout in, seeing what kind of tech's going, but the Marine's going to be there. Actually, is he going to go right in or is he going to wait? Yeah, he's going to go creep up into the back of the base, the drop zone. Reaper going out. Rattata is maybe going to be able to take his third. Let's see where the Reaper goes. He's going to go... Oh, yeah, I like this from Rattata. He hides the drone just for a second, so he's going to be able to safely get his third in time. Ooh. But Percival is right on top of this. Almost catches a drone, but beautiful spine crawler at the last second. There was a... Looked like a link kill. Oh my god, that Reaper just narrowly escaped. With 4 HP. Very, very unlucky. All right, CC gonna finish up for our Terran player, and we're gonna see that Swapperino for Hellions on the reactor. I'm curious to see what we go into from here. I wasn't paying attention to the gas count on our Terran. Rattata completely off gas going into link speed. 100% off gas. What a Chad. Not even leaving one in. He's just going lings and queens and drones, potentially. I think this is going to be a macro game. And one thing to note, something I've always commended Rattata on is he's usually quite good at spreading creep, so I think that's going to be his game plan. And the Reaper grenade is going to be quite annoying, as that Reaper is actually getting some decent damage on the third base. Looks like it's Hellbat Marauder. Again, we saw this in our first game against... of a rather Percival versus Air Story, and it was a bit of a build order counter, but this time not so much. A lot of queens could be helpful against this, but there's no Baneling Nest, there is no Roach Warren, so with the lack of information from our third player, usually the Viking's gonna tip your hat. That's gonna be Hellbat something, just from build orders. Hellbat Marauder could be Hellbat Snip Marine drops. but this is 100% going to be held back concussive shell Marauder with 1 medevac. All right, queen count looking decent. Is Rattata going back to gas? Yes, he is. He's going into a layer. Okay, Overlord's going to scout absolutely nada. Okay, Viking's going out to catch the Overlord. 2 queens actually going to intercept the Viking, trying to get a kill. Viking will get... Oh, no. Yeah, it's a trade. But a trade that I think the 1 Overlord for supply block would be worth. And then the other one's coming in, that is a little worth it. But one did just finish, so Rattata should just be fine. And consequently even out. All right, here it is, the Hellbat Marauder push. 3 Marauders loaded up, a Reaper still alive, and a good amount of Hellbats about to pop as soon as the armory goes and they get into position. Rattata's got to be a little bit molding right now as the push comes in. All right, Queens putting the work in, but they're gonna fall. It's just too much. Rattata just doesn't have the tools to fight this now. He's getting Banes. He's trying to hold on to by the time kills the medevac. Okay, he does have some Banes, but realistically, the Banes don't want to go into the Marauders. They want to go into the Hellbats, if at all possible. Yes, he is gonna get a lot of damage done. Does Rattata hold? He lost a lot of workers, but he saved a decent amount. Stem and +1 coming down for a Terran player. And you know what? Ultimately, this is pretty decently held. Oh, wait, he's sending the drones back a little early, though. All right, just a couple Lings out trying to fight this a bit at a time. But Lings versus Hellbats is not a fight you really want to do that well. Oh, man. See, that was a little too early of a pull. Rattata felt a little too overconfident here, I think. In the time, these Hellbats are going to do God's work to these drones. Nope, actually, everything gets cleaned up, but losing all the queens was rough. So when I just complimented Rattata, usually on the creep spread, it's a little hard when you lose all your queens in an engagement. He's going to go try to get a counterattack or get some scouting information. And on the high ground, sees that there's an eBay in the wall. Researching +1, presumably weapons if he's going in that kind of Sim City. All right, we got Lings killing those pesky rocks. And that's about it. All right. All right, we got a good push coming out from our Terran player, Rattata. Not a lot of army. He just dealt with a push. He at least, I mean, in a way, he's not going for a 4th, but he's taking pressure on his 3rd as it stood. He's going to have some Ling Bane centrifugal hooks on the way, but it's not quite done. He's going to want that Link speed. He does have Mutas. So he's going to go try for a counterattack, or maybe, if he's lucky, pick up a tank on the back foot with this. Oh, centrifugal hooks with 1 second to spare. These are going to be speed banes in a second. That 3rd base goes down. Oh, a Muta is going to, barely survive. Hello? Well, guess what? Somebody has no defense back home. There's going to be a lot of Marines popping. My God. That is a lot of Terran going to pop out if it doesn't get shut down in any form. Rattata at least with some counter attack defense here. He's going like really Bane heavy, but gonna need some Lings to go behind and get these tanks. Muta's kind of chiseling off here, some reinforcements, but it seems our Terran player's in a fantastic position. Should cancel this 3rd. I would love to see it cancel. Nice splits, nice wraparound, but the Bane's unfortunately doing exactly as I said, connecting with the siege tanks for Rattata. Birdsville tanks game number 2. Well, it was well played. He actually... Oh my gosh. All right, I'm going to get rid of... Sorry for the ads. I forgot to tweak the ads. Oops. All right, here we go. Well, I guess I should lower the ads before this stuff. I was running literally to the last minute. So, I literally woke up just before. My mistake. I actually thought of getting rid of them too. All right. So it is going to be Liquid Mana versus Rattata. I added ads and forgot to remove them. I do apologize from all the streaming I've been doing quite frequently, and usually you'd manually run ads between stuff. They're always going to have some ads, but it is a ridiculous amount of ads, and I do apologize for that, guys. Next week, I will be sure to make sure there are no ads there. And I believe in I have some stuff from replays, but in our final live match, I believe, spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Waterfall, representing Good Game Gaming, it is Rattata in the yellow, our Zerg player. And his opponent in the upper right, representing Team Liquid in the red. Give it up for Mana, our Protoss player, with the Raiders decal. And what one is that from Rattata? Now that I'm just noticing it. All right, everything looking kind of standard. It's a Pylon Scout from Liquid Mana. Honestly, I don't hate the Pylon Scout. Rattata can be pretty cheeky. So far, looking pretty standard. Rattata just going to go take his triangle third for his hatch. A little annoying for him, but nonetheless, he's going to do so. So his hatch is going to go down at a normal time. Mana going to be annoying with the probes, as you're supposed to do at that mineral line. And yeah. Let's see what builds we get from these gents. Obviously a standard opener as of now, with the 20 Nexus 20 core coming from Liquid Mana. Actually 21. Making a fool of me, Mana. Mamma mia. Hey, Raven. Welcome new people in chat. Simon, how are you doing? All right, folks. And the probe is going to be annoying to the drones on the gas. That's an interesting spawning pool placement from Rattata. All right, let's take a look. Are we going to see a Stargate from Mana? Is he going to put on a show for us and do something spicy? Where are we going to see the hero build? The hero meta, we should call it now. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I didn't mean to do that to you guys, but sadly it would take some doing in between. I could try to get that off there in the next one. That is my mistake. Ooh, drone probe's gonna still be annoying, delaying the third base in the net. Funnily enough, that doesn't happen too often when you're in this kind of situation. It is gonna be a Stargate opener and a Stalker before Adept, so you're gonna try to pick off an Overlord earlier, potentially, but is not gonna be able to do so. Yeah, no, it's, he knows where it is. Let's see if Mana is gonna play Oracle. I'm guessing he is. All right, already. We are going on. Another Oracle coming. Or it is an Oracle opener, so yeah, it's pretty likely to be the hero build. And yeah, another Pylon. Nothing too cheeky. Got a link coming to scout out for the fast third, which we are not doing just yet, actually. This could be a little different. We're not going to see that super fast third. It's probably going to be at least at 4 minutes. Oracle gets Chronoed. Adept's going to go posture, and now he's going to go for his third base. Maybe? No, he's going to go push across. Yeah, that's it set up. Just a little behind normal. Getting some supply. All right, Roachborn going down a little earlier from Rattata. Not like super early, but decent time just in case of anything. But important part is be prepared for the Oracles. He did drop some spores. He did scout the Oracles. Spores will not finish at the third. Actually, yeah, the main base one's a little later. Got Queens in position here. Only 2 in the third. Oh, 2 workers falling. Rattata losing 4 workers. Still manages to do a little bit of microing. Oracle's going to fight the Lings. Ling's going to fight the Adepts. Decent trades for our Protoss player, I'd say. A Probe and 3 Adepts for 15 Lings and 4 workers. He's going to go try to pressure this third base. Wait. He could have got a surround on the Adepts. A little bit of a surround. But this is 3 Oracles, so you're not going to be able to do much with that. Unfortunately for Rattata. He's going for a double gas on the third. Interesting. Is he going to go take his 4th base? Okay, Overlord's going to live for now, and here we go. Twilight Council and Forge finishing up. Right time with 2 gates dropped immediately after. We see Blinken +1 momentarily. And Robo. Okay, I like this. Mana getting the 3rd gas. Very cool stuff. I like the Robo with this. A lot of people don't do that. We've seen a lot of play where they don't. Hero included in that. Skillless a lot of times. My man Skillless. But truthfully, I like the Robo for a number of reasons. Number one, other than a Warp Prism, you got Roaches coming up. You can pump out some Mortals. You can go into Disruptors, so you can go into Blink Stalker Disruptor after if you take some more gas. And kind of play it out that way. Rattata, not really droning up. He's going for Roach Printer at 54 workers, which is a bit of a timing attack. Trying to get some serious damage, but +1 and Blink on the way for our Protoss player. And we are going to have +1 ranged attacks for Rattata. He does have... he's forgot Glial Reconstitution, or just didn't eke that into his stuff. So these are slow Roaches. Would have liked to see that a little earlier, but he should be getting it too soon. Hopefully he's not going to forget. He's certainly going to need Roach speed in this push, I would imagine. One would want Roach speed. But anyway, Foreign Queen's going to help defend this off a little bit on both bases. But that is 3 Oracles. This is a massive push from Rattata. He is going with an 84 army supply. Speed be damned. He's like, I got Ling speed. That's all we need here. He is going to try to take the base, but 3 Oracles are going to be quite clutch with the battery in the third base. So the goal is to kill the third of mana. Can Rattata do it? Getting some cheeky warp-ins from Mana. Army supply trying to get up there, and we're seeing a lot of dicey trades. +1 hasn't even finished yet. Blink has, however, and the Zealot's even going to help out quite a bit in the fight, but those Oracles really just doing God's work over here. Queen's even pulled, though. Oh, man, Queens can't transfuse, but with a layer, if we get an Overlord up, we could see some creep spread. And the ability to transfuse for our Zerg player. This is looking rough for Rattata. My God. This is a scrappy fight. Holy heck and heck. Yes, this is a liquid mana. And thank you for the follow, by the way. I'll read you all off at the end of stream. Sadly, there will be no ladder for a while. I might actually not today. Oh my God, Queens. Putting God's work in. Mana trying desperately to hold. He's fighting with probes. He's fighting with using his battery. Few stalkers he has. This is all in. He's got 18 supply of army, 20 to 54. Some of it coming across the map. The Queens are cleaned up. Are we going to see that more just march across the map? And dear Lord, Mana might just fall. Okay, he's taking another base, but Rattata's been 100% committed. He is getting glial reconstitution and +2 ranged attacks for his roaches. Finally, but man, he's really putting the hammer on. Very aggressive play from Roser. Gotta love it. He's catching 18 workers. Mana is down. GD is called, and Rattata takes the first game of this best of 2. He is up a point. I'm a decent caster, thank you. I also woke up just before this. Have been casting day after day, and I smoke too much, so appreciate the kind words, Simon. I'll take decent. Certainly not S tier. What a great game. Honestly, it was cutting it close. I almost was starting to have some hopium for Mana for a minute, but that army supply was just way too much. Certainly a bit of a build order counter, but just a great decision from Rattata to just go for it. He's like, you know what? We don't have our ideal amount of drones, but we have enough of an economy just to go hammer hard, and that was his play anyway. Spawning in the upper left-hand corner of Stargazers. Representing Team Liquid, it is Mana in the red. And his opponent in the upper right, representing Good Game Gaming. Give it up for Rattata in the yellow. And Rattata, the underdog, is up a map. We've seen him take games off some very high-ranked players, and this is the Mana. So, speaking of high-ranked players, that is certainly the favored player here. Mana going to scout again to see if he's going to get cheese. Rattata is known for his cool first proxy hatches, or his proxy hatches of all different types. So, a smart play, I'd say. He is going to force the third base to be taken. Actually, that's very rough for Rattata in terms of creep spread, especially when you think of how cheeky of a map Stargazers is for all races and all matchups. All right. Oh, the probe, even going to deny the gas. Mana is so good with that pesky probe play. Gotta love it. Guys, don't tell him I said this, but I think this is maybe Geralt's inspiration. My boy Geralt. Don't tell him. He might be in chat, but I doubt it. He's probably sleeping. For his probe micro, which we'll see some good stuff.
Giddy up.
Hey, thanks for the follow, fake liquid Mana. Oh god, it's suspicious user. All right. I'm actually really excited about this, though. First time I've got to catch Mana. Because I don't cast EPT EU, but I do cast EPT Americas in Asia. All right, we see some probe harassment tasks here. And, yeah. These are not the final series. Some will be cast from replay. So bear with me, folks. After these games,
Giddy up.
I am going to take a brief break just to take care of something real quick. And then we will continue on for the conclusion of everything from what we didn't cast. Okay, third hatch going down a little earlier than last time, but still a little delayed from the pestilence of the probe. And Al, just from how things kind of played out here. All right, it's going to be another Stargate opener from Mana. I wonder if he's going to actually go Stargate. But my guess is probably not. Welcome, welcome.
Giddy up.
All right, thank you all for the follows again. Wow, very, very much appreciated. I do stream a goddamn lot. 99% StarCraft. Sometimes some goofy other stuff. All right, anyway. Mana is going to go for a very fast third base. And truthfully, if he can get the work done that he did before, he'll be in good shape. Rattata is going for spores a little earlier this time, so he's going to be fine. First Oracle being sent out, second Oracle on the way. The fact that he's any spores up right now is actually quite good. I feel like Rattata's a little more in position this game. Ling's going to go try to poke into the natural. See that there's a Stalker. Put some pressure on. He's going to force the Adept to come back. No, he's going to force the Oracle to activate the Pulsar Beam, relieving some energy. Ooh, 2 drones do fall to the Oracle. Oracle is going to... Wow, actually, that was some nice micro from Rattata. Does lose another worker, but actually got a Spore down just in time. That was crazy when there's a Pulsar Beam. Holy heck. Rattata with the micro. How you doing, Shoot Buckets? Welcome, welcome. And if you're new here too, you want to support the channel, it is September. We have a 30% discount on it. Subscriptions. All right. 3 Oracles moving in. And... Oof. Well, yeah. We're going to get this going. Well, Rox is getting chiseled away at. You got the Roach Warren. Oh, actually, it's going to be a Baneling Nest. All right, this is a style I like to see from Rattata against the hero build. He's going for +1 melee and Ling Bane. So he's going to go to Ling Bane as a predominance over Roach Ravager. And then he's going to get into Ravagers. But the 3 Oracles are going to definitely force a cancel. Oh, and get a kill on the probe. Not a damn thing Rattata could have done about that. He just couldn't be in position quick enough to defend, and there just wasn't enough. Okay, Rattata up to 60 workers. Mata actually catching up a little faster on workers. He's going to mine out his back base and go for a damn fast 4th. Needs to correct that for a moment. Okay, he's going to correct this probe to start mining out that last mineral patch. And this is going to be crazy. Clumpy Eggnog. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. I think I turned off the alerts. But you know what? I'm going to put them back on real quick.
Am I?
There
or
you
am
go.
I so sane that you
so
just
much.
blew your mind?
I
Days
just
Clumpy
ate
Eggnog.
just subscribed.
Ooh, a nice little stasis ward deflection. Only a couple
Am
workers.
Or am
2
I so
stasis wards.
sane that you just blew your mind?
And thank you
Kiara
guys. This is for the
just
5 gifted
subscribed.
subs. Sorry if it's annoying to you newcomers.
Am I? Or am
Thank
I
you so
so
much.
sane that you just
What a
blew
goddamn
your
legend.
mind?
Clumpy Eggnog coming
Archon23
in
just
hot.
subscribed.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's been
Am
a...
I? Or am I so sane that you just blew your mind?
We Shark just subscribed.
All right, Stalker's gonna get surrounded. Blink is about
Am
to
I?
finish. Can they
Or
get
am
out of
I
there?
so
No, Blink
sane
has
that you
completed.
just
Yes.
blew your mind?
These
Omega
plus
Truck
Lin
just
Lings
subscribed.
gonna do God's work, but not enough because Blink just finished the Oracles. Luckily for our 3rd player, the Oracles at least are out of Pulsar Beam energy. Losing that 4th earlier was a little rough for Rattata because our Protoss player is on 4 bases. He needs to start mining out this back base. I'd like to see a really fast 5th in the back. The problem is the Stalkers would be able to blink in either way. Realistically, actually, he's probably playing just fine here. He's going into Hydras, Groove Spine. So are we going to see fast lurkers after is my question. I actually don't hate this response from our Zerg player, but he's nothing to defend. Okay. He's going to see this push, but he's not in position. Rattata is not responding. These matches are played on EU. Is Liquid Mana going to do this? All right, and in the meantime, we have Charge Lots. Well, Slow Zealots moving across the map. We do have a Robotics Bay coming down behind us. Mana plays this how I like this. All right, I love the Robo follow-up at this timing. This is how I like to see the hero style played because you're going to see Disruptors. You're going to see potentially Colossi if it was for whatever weird reason Ling Bane Hydra comp, which it could be, but I'm thinking we're going to see... We may actually see that, but I'm thinking we're going to see lurkers depending on if we see an infestation pit go down here. Okay, no, he's going... All right. Dropper Lords. Hello, chat. I am 37 years old, by the way. I'm a boomer. It's still... All right. playing this. My God, these Dropper Lords have Nubatized Carapace just finishing up here. They've loaded up. They're ready to launch. And there's going to be a fence going on two fronts. Army supply in favor of Rattata for the moment. But a fifth base is trying to go down for our Protoss player. Nice stasis boards, though. Okay, we're going to have a little bit of static here. And, well, it's cannon. Two cannons are going to be a little bit of help against this. The Blink Stalkers are out of position in the front for this. My God, Rattata, what a memer and a dreamer and a schemer. He's going right in the back, right in the front. It's the mullet build, folks. Business in the front, party in the back. Gotta love it. And thanks again. Oh, my dear Lord, these Lings coming in here, getting some aggression on. But the Oracle is going to clean this up. Banelings, and not the choice. He did get a base, though. That is actually pretty nice. And the Colossus. Oh, no. This Stasis Ward. That's the bigger... That's going to be a massive Stasis Ward. Very unlucky for Rattata. Beautiful Storm. But I don't think it's quite enough. Baneling's going to come in here. Is Zerg just that strong? Is Liquid Mana gonna fall? He's gonna secure his base, it looks like, for the moment. But these Banelings gonna be a bit of a problem. Stalkers can tank a lot of Bane shots, but you don't want to throw away the Banes. There's two more, actually, little damage down here, but he's got to deal with the rest of them. Oh, Force Field was a little lackluster. Can Mana get in position and save his mineral line? This is what it all comes down to. Nice micro does ultimately save it. There's a few Hydras left. Very crazy attack from Rattata. Gets the back base. Fortunately for Mana, he does have the forward position base, but he needs to clean this up. Rattata just coming in hot. He's being very aggressive. Missile attacks +1 finished. He's going into muscular augments. And you know something, folks? That was just 500 IQ play right there. Mana ahead on workers, though. So Mana, if he can restabilize with a better economy here, still was able to retain his base. He's even getting that base in the back again. Should be in a good position. He needs to get shield batteries and cannons to deal with this. Muscular augments on its way, but with ground armor +2 for Mana. And he is going into Archons and such. More Colossi, and we're going to see, well, Bane Dropper Lords coming in. So, should be some interesting stuff. I like the High Templar Archon mix in this, too, with the Colossi. But these Dropper Lords are going to be annoying. So, he does have Stalkers still, but it all depends if he notices this is coming. Now he's going to have to be mindful of the cheeky play of Rattata. Very creative player. Oh my God, this game is absolutely phenomenal. Simon, you're prehistoric. That's all right. It's a bit of a boomer stream. I'm older than Rotterdam, chat, so fun fact.
It's a circling small type of dog.
Oh my goodness. And that Dropper Lord is shut the hell down. Mana is on good footing now. And Rattata going for the gold base. Rattata's got to retreat. Mana has the army supply and total supply advantage. 93 workers from our Protoss player. Playing it up like a Zerg. Is he more Zerg than Rattata? It's so funny. That was such a strong push from Rattata, though. This game is something else. All right, we don't even see... Okay, now we're seeing the Hive. We're seeing our first 8 lurkers coming down. It's a lot later than I thought. But Hive Tech is actually pretty good against this. We have Colossi, we have Blink Stalkers, but it would have been a little stronger a little earlier. Thanks for the follow. And yeah, this is certainly something. Mana is going to push out with his Stalkers and going for a little counterattack with the Zealots. It's scouted. Cover's not in position. Lurkers can go down. Lurkers are not going to go for the Zealots. Oh no. This is was totally scouted. Okay, now they are. That was a debate. He wants him to drop this. Lurker's going to drop down here and catch some of this. Hey, actually, that was good micro from Mana. Not even losing these But these overlords, oh my god, are they gonna walk right in, or fly rather, right into the photon cannons? I love how Mana's set up, right? He's like prepared right for it. There are no disruptors though. Seismic spine's in the way. Mana's gonna go into fleet beacon though. But yeah, we got a way soft for seismic spine, so unupgraded lurker's not as good. Still decent. There is an observer here, so the Colossi can potentially deal with them with the extended thermal lance and the upgrades. But we do have range attacks +3 on the way for Rattata. As well as a Spire going down behind it. I'm hoping we get late game, folks. This is a crazy one. And the Dropper Lords are still just chilling right here. He might have to do something with them. But I don't think he's going to find any value up there. He may just want to bring them down and kind of get... He could get a surround on the link on the Stalker Colossus army. Unexpectedly. Okay, Lurker's trying to get some damage here. Seismic Spines did finish. Adaptive Talons on the way, but that hatch looks like it's sure as hell dead. Zealot's doing work in the third base. Yeah, that's a dead base, and 20 workers have fallen for Rattata. He's hanging on for dear life. Zealot's going ham over here. And yeah, Rattata's got to find some kind of footing in this game. A little more. Zealots are going to get cleaned up. Stalker's killing this hatch. I didn't even see him take that hatch, by the way. Quite funnily. Hey, Lurker's not sieging. A lot of Lurkers, and Sky Toss is going to be a problem. First carrier out, because this is a very huge committal to carriers. However, it is going to be scouted, I think, from the Lings. Nice warp in from Mana, who is pretty tied up in army supply. Does he kill the High Templar? That's some expensive catches, though, so as good as the economy is or not, never mind. Look at this bank from Mana. Rattata's going to find, like, all the value, kill bases, kill production, and he's going to lose Ventral Sack Overlords in the process. Give her the follow. Disruptor. Oh, very unlucky for Rattata. Oh, only losing one lurker, but it has taken a lot of damage. Battery overcharge is activated, and yeah, it's going to be a little rough for our Zerg player. He wants to be careful where he sieges these, but he's losing lurkers left and right. GG. Mana takes game number 2. I believe that's all the live matches we're going to be going on. We have some more. Results not yet in, so we'll see. Thank you so much, guys, for... Very good games. I think that was one of the most exciting series. All right, guys, I'm going to take a few minutes here, break. We're going to take a brief little intermission here.
Giddy up.